Master, I've landed on Corellia. From what I saw flying in, the fighting here is intense.
Corellia is in a state of total war. The Republic and Empire aren't holding back anything. The losses are staggering, and not just military. Thousands of civilians die every hour.
And each death brings the Emperor closer to his goal.
Which is why we cannot retreat. If the Republic pulls back, the Empire will exterminate every being here.
Good luck. This planet's population numbers in the billions.
The Imperial war machine is efficient. They'd need a week, at most.
Master Tal Braga is aiding the enemy. He knows how to hurt us, block our efforts to save this world. Removing Master Braga from the Emperor's control is the key to victory.
It's a big world. He could be anywhere.
He commands legions of Imperials and Sith. He cannot do that from hiding. Only a handful of Jedi remain alive on Corellia. I'm sending reinforcements from the Outer Rim, but they're inexperienced. We need strong leadership to win this battle. I'm naming you Supreme Commander of Jedi Forces on Corellia.
I wouldn't trust anyone else with the job.
Shock troops. Excellent. They will make finding your enemy easier.
Corellia must not fall. Your mission is twofold. Direct our forces to aid the Republic military's efforts, and personally find Master Braga. Until reinforcements arrive, rally those few Jedi already on the surface. My contact, Captain Rickdean, will help you locate them. I'm sending his coordinates. May the Force be with you.
When I heard about the fighting on Corellia, I knew they'd send you. And now my patience is rewarded. Look at you. You're everything I ever hoped you'd become, Weapon of the Jedi.
And what is this broken creature?
A pathetic thing that owes me its life. I'm still waiting for my payment.
A Jedi who exacts debts. Interesting.
I've traveled the galaxy seeking knowledge and weapons for you. I've brought everything here. These things will help you in the battles ahead. Use them to destroy the Sith forever.
You kept your bargain. You're free to go.
I promised you more than just these gifts. My final duty is to spread terror among your enemies. Be the thunder that heralds your storm. They will fear your name. Farewell, Weapon of the Jedi. May you bathe in our enemy's blood.
I want those shield generators online yesterday. Move it, privates!
Captain Rickdean, Master Satele Shan sent me. I'm the new Jedi Commander.
You made it. Thank the skies. The Empire controls so much of Corellia we can barely establish a landing zone. The enemy has us under constant bombardment. We're in a blasted bottleneck.
Sounds like our first order of business is knocking a hole in the Empire's forward lines.
You'll want to speak with Corporal Hartkey about that. My job is to organize your forces. The shuttles bringing your reinforcements will arrive shortly. In the meantime, you should gather the few already here. I have coordinates to the last known locations of your fellow Jedi. That's the best I can offer.
You've done well. I'll take it from here.
This location is the rallying point for your forces. As the reinforcements arrive, they'll come here. Take the intel on the Jedi you're looking for. I hope you find them.
Azda wahota hagwatopi. Wafuma dobota donwi wanki watoba jakamuka. Odwana ubikili watapunka. Tonka potonga liwarta.
I get the feeling we've met before.
Jeska koli raka kanchanga. Bomba kumchinka. Okilimukunki ne ata bomba po shunda. Niradisa slemo crispa, tokanki kon kikopa.
I need your mind in the here and now. There's a war to win.
Shopakisi no yapicha.
I'm taking charge of all Jedi forces. We're rallying reinforcements at these coordinates. Go.
Ono ponka wa unikupa. Tomti tok makitogi.
Obedient to the point of self-sacrifice. Good.
Upukunko haya, Gonka.
Due habe qua qua bala wana hunga no na njengwa. Yang we go bala wa kupula bo ja base yo ran gao sha wa na jwenga.
The Jedi Council appointed me Supreme Commander here. Jedi reinforcements are gathering at these coordinates. On your way.
Ya le mo ha koko anaha gwe hemeje.
He's an excellent candidate for shock troop duty.
Meta ved la buena fanale wakwande.
Es hoge sohanem terth visa. Seze meles nehes volt felis merni.
All Jedi forces serve under me. Reinforcements are gathering at these coordinates. Go and wait for my return.
Latlan felit gegob es elenga agiob. Ege fat iol, zero es sugarzo.
That is what the Emperor hopes.
Sata atenger altala isnert es.
Thank you, my friend. Those assassins were highly persistent. Before they attacked, the Sith showed me a hollow of Master Braga. He ordered them to kill me.
The Emperor plans to kill everyone on Corellia, and with Master Braga's help.
My old friend would never do that. The Emperor's domination of Master Braga must be responsible.
Master SWTOR appointed me Supreme Commander of Jedi forces here. You should meet our reinforcements at these coordinates.
I fear I'm not much of a soldier. I've never truly recovered from what happened on Tatooine. I've barely managed to survive so far. Perhaps my talents are better applied elsewhere.
This battle will not be won without sacrifices.
I could focus on evacuating the wounded to the medical transports.
I need every Jedi to stop the Emperor's plan, but do what you feel is right.
I have faith you will defeat the Emperor without me. When you find Master Braga, please bring him home alive. May the Force be with you.
All Jedi reinforcements are present and accounted for. General SWTOR is requesting you on a priority channel. Patching him through now.
Hello, my old friend. I understand you're Supreme Commander of the Jedi forces here.
There's a Jedi Master helping the Empire destroy Corellia. I need to find him.
Master SWTOR has asked me to assist your mission however I can. I'm placing my resources at your disposal. I have a base camp in Labor Valley. Bring your people to my position.
Jeska Koliraka Kanchanga. Bomba Kunchinka.
I'll see you soon, my friend. SWTOR out.
General, my forces are on the way.
Glad to hear it. An agent with SIS is bringing us the latest intel on Master Tal Braga. In the meantime, we should form a battle plan to drive the Empire from this sector. It's running riot here. Magrem Thrakis is one of the chief suppliers of the Republic's war effort. She owns half the facilities in Labor Valley.
The Empire appropriated my weapon factories. They're stealing billions of credits worth of firepower.
What sort of armament is the Empire taking?
My factories produce everything from personal blasters to capital ship torpedoes. The Empire is looting all of it.
I recommend devoting all Jedi forces to removing the enemy from those weapon factories. We certainly need munitions more than the Empire. That's a priority signal from the Supreme Chancellor. Excuse me.
There is more to this than weapons, you know. The Empire also seized my company's base of operations. I want it back. If you were to allocate forces towards liberating my corporate offices, I'd be extremely grateful. And I do mean personally.
Why would the Empire raid your corporate offices?
I've never trusted Corellia's banking system. I convert all my company's monetary reserves into precious resources. Many are hidden beneath the offices. The Empire hasn't found my resources yet, but given enough time, they will. There's no telling what they could do with all that wealth. I run a multi-trillion credit corporation. If you help me, you won't be disappointed with your reward.
Never seen this many Jedi in one place. Blasted impressive. If we're going to retake those weapon factories, your people need to go now.
I want those weapon factories cleared of all Imperial forces. Don't let the enemy escape with any munitions.
General Varsuthra, we've learned the Jedi traitor Tol Braga has sent a strike team to destroy Labor Valley.
If I can get to Master Braga, I'll end these threats for good. Where is he?
We're tracing his holo messages, but there's too much chaos on the comm frequencies to get his location. The Sith have invaded a chemical refinery to create an improvised bomb. The explosion will release a massive toxic cloud. That cloud will kill everyone here and drift into the adjacent sectors, potentially millions of fatalities.
Point me to this chemical refinery. I'll handle the rest.
We still don't know which chemical refinery the Sith have, but we do know which chemicals they're gathering. Shutting down all the chemical pipelines feeding the refineries won't stop the Sith. However, it will give away their location.
Contact me when it's done. May the Force be with you all.
General, I've shut down the chemical pipelines.
Stand by. Agent Helver is collating the data. Did you run into much trouble out there?
There were a few troublemakers who soon saw the error of their ways.
Forgot how much fun it is to work with you. Hang on, we're getting something. One of the chemical plants was siphoning accelerite. We found our Sith bomb makers. I'm sending the coordinates to you and your strike team now. They'll meet you inside. Hurry!
I'll get us through this door. Hang on.
Right! Cut them down!
General, the chemical plant is ours. The Sith never finished their bomb.
After all our time together, I never expected anything less. Your Jedi army sent the Empire packing. Every weapon factory in the sector is now ours, and we're turning those munitions against the enemy. Even better, there were no casualties among your people. It's a rock-solid victory.
The man directing our enemy is still at large.
My people will root out Master Braga's hiding place. We just need more time. Republic forces have just engaged the Empire in the Axial Park sector. The fighting is heavy, and SIS reports plenty of Sith activity.
Tol Braga surely has a hand in that battle. We should go.
I already have people in Axial Park at these coordinates. I'll alert the other Jedi to meet you there. Varsuthra, out.
Congratulations. You saved all my weapon factories, at the expense of my company's assets. The Empire stole all our precious resources. My company lost billions to those scum. Farewell, Jedi.
There shouldn't be any argument. The Republic is here to save the people of Corellia. Period.
We're here to win a war, Senator. What good is saving lives if we lose the blasted planet?
What's going on here? Who are you people?
Topi puna puna. Menchika puk noni slemo.
The Empire sent extermination patrols to our medical evacuation sites. Those murdering scum slaughtered our wounded. Now the Empire's rewarding the killers with parties and medals. They're celebrating in plain sight, taunting us before they're shipped back home. We need to strike back before that filth leaves Corellia. Put some fear in the Empire.
It would be nice to see the Empire shaking in its jackboots.
You have our sympathies for your losses, but what's done is done. We must focus on the people we can still save. Thousands of Corellian citizens are being kidnapped and forced to serve the Empire. We have to free them.
Those citizens are being kidnapped from your prisons. They're criminals.
No. They're in custody awaiting trial. They are innocent until proven guilty, and we cannot abandon them to the enemy.
Which mission would make the best use of our people?
Supreme Commander, we've received advanced combat gear from Balmora. If you commit men to my cause, we'll equip you to better face the enemy.
That's outrageous. You're attempting to bribe this Jedi.
That is insulting and incorrect, Senator. I'm adding to the Supreme Commander's knowledge. He'll make the final call.
Your revenge will have to wait, Colonel. I'm committing all my forces to rescuing the civilians.
Thank you. I'll provide coordinates to the Imperial slave camps. We'll have transport standing by to evacuate our people once they're free.
The General said you were here to help us. I was misinformed. Our science advisor is waiting for you. He has information on that rogue Jedi you're after.
Haven't seen you since Darth Angral became a cloud of random molecules. Glad you joined the festivities. This gathering is long overdue.
This isn't a celebration. People are dying out there, Doctor.
As long as it's the right people dying, that's not a problem for me. My probe droids have been hunting for your Master Braga. They've found enemy activity in 2 buildings bordering Axial Park. Teams of Sith under Master Braga's command are setting up turbo lasers in the building's topmost floors. They're camouflaging the weapons from view.
Send artillery to level those structures. Threat eliminated.
I admire your plan's simplicity, but both buildings contain thousands of civilian inhabitants. The turbo lasers are codenamed Firestorm, an adaptation of the technology from Darth Angral's superweapon, lethal and focused. Those turbo lasers will make Axial Park a literal inferno. There would be no survivors.
If we took control of those turbo lasers, we could incinerate the whole Imperial Army.
The fires created would be too intense. They'd spread out of control and consume whole sectors. General SWTOR wants those turbo lasers destroyed. As I'm currently standing in the line of fire, I'm inclined to agree. Demolitions and transport have been secured. All we need is a small commando group. I'm told you can provide that.
Just like old times. The Republic finds a problem, and I have to go fix it.
Doing it the opposite way never seems to work out. Republic military transports can't get off the ground here, but there's an Imperial assault shuttle on display at a starship museum nearby. The enemy doesn't know the Corellians have it. They'll mistake the assault shuttle for one of their own. You'll fly directly to your targets.
After we hit the first turbo laser, the enemy will be onto us. They'll start gunning for our transport.
I never said the plan was foolproof. You're a Jedi. Fly recklessly. One last thing. I've modified some proton torpedoes into explosive charges. Drop one down a turbo laser's barrel and you'll fuse it shut. weapon neutralized. Get to the shuttle. Stop the Sith before they turn this park into a giant cookout. Good luck.
I need to know something. Do you think you're making a difference?
You had more courage as a Jedi. Enough talking. Come out and face me.
This isn't another of your pointless duels. I don't have time to fight you. None of your victories matter. You're a desperate insect clinging to a burning leaf. In the end, the Emperor wins. This fallen galaxy will be consumed. Purity will be restored.
I'm only making this offer once, Braga. Give up now, or I'll destroy you.
A hollow threat. By the time you find me, it will be too late. One way or another, Corellia dies in flames, and we will all burn together.
There's more to this than the Emperor. Master Braga is a fanatic. He will never stop. We must find him before it's too late. Perhaps Dr. Gadara has his location.
Dr. Gadara. The Sith killed him. Damn them!
I'll burn his name into every enemy I kill here.
I know he'd appreciate the gesture.
All enemies accounted for, General. I found Dr. Gadara's work. Looks important.
He was tracking Master Braga's holo-transmissions. He found signals coming from an Imperial battlecruiser hovering above Capitol Square.
He found Master Braga. I need to get inside that battlecruiser right now.
Republic troops established a small forward base in the government district. Gather your people and meet me there.
Senator Zakin sends his regards. Your Jedi troops freed all his Corellian citizens with no casualties. Meanwhile, those Imperial murderers who slaughtered our wounded are laughing all the way back to Drome and Kas.
It's only a temporary reprieve. Someday they'll pay for what they've done.
They should have died today. I'll transmit the coordinates of our forward base to all your people and have them meet you there. Good luck.
We're at the point of no return, my friend. Win or lose, this is where we'll make our stand. Eris Wyam is with Corellian intelligence. He's just learned our job here is even harder than we thought.
My reconnaissance teams just picked up an energy surge coming from the reactors on that Imperial battlecruiser. We believe the cruiser's reactors are being overloaded, building to detonation.
We've stopped his other plans. A suicide attack is the only option that idiot has left.
If Master Braga wants to destroy his own ship, why not crash it into the surface?
A reactor detonation at its present altitude won't just flatten this sector. The radiation release will kill people for hundreds of kilometers. Good news is there's a secure turbo lift connecting the cruiser to the government buildings. They use it to send troops there.
Your strike team will use that to get inside the cruiser, shut down those reactors, and deal with Master Braga.
Can't wait to see their faces when I arrive with all my friends.
Can't take the enemy by surprise with an army of Jedi. But don't worry, your people will have plenty to do. I'm commanding a platoon of Republic troops. With your Jedi squads backing us, we'll hit enemy command and control centers all over this area. We'll keep the enemy's attention off your strike team and retake Capitol Square for the Republic.
Without all these Jedi, I'd say you were crazy to even try it. But you just might pull this off, General.
It's rare to see a general charging into battle.
None of us can afford to play it safe. This is all or nothing. This is it, friends. May the Force be with us.
Enough platitudes. Let's end this.
You slipped past the race shield. That's unfortunate, but you won't win. For the Emperor to succeed, the people of Corellia must die. Only then can this ruined galaxy be redeemed?
Redeem the galaxy by destroying it? That's insane.
This galaxy isn't worth saving. Every being, every creature is weak and useless. All except him. The Emperor is strong, perfect, transcending both Sith and Jedi. He will cleanse the stars of our impurity.
I thought the Emperor was controlling your mind, but you want to do this.
The Emperor's thoughts were with me for a long time, but I broke free. And when I did, my eyes were open. I have seen such horrors, that these things are allowed to exist. They have to end. Here. Now.
SWTOR, I've shut down the cruiser's reactors. I repeat, the battle cruiser is under my control.
Understood. Send troops to secure the vessel for the Republic. The day is ours, my friend. Meet me back at base. SWTOR, out.
Do you really think you've won? You only prolong the galaxy's suffering. In the end, no one is saved. This battle will be fought forever. Nothing I do matters.
You tried to murder billions of innocent people because the Emperor wounded your ego?
He destroyed my will with a thought. And I am strong in the Force. But it wasn't enough. You've stopped his plans for now. But the Emperor is patient. He will try again and again until he wins.
It's true. We will never be safe until he's dead.
The Emperor is on Roman Kas. Go to him. You will see how pointless our struggles have been.
Everything I do leads me back to the Emperor. There's no retreat from that.
Beware of destinies. They're rarely what you expect. I will give you the Emperor's coordinates. Even in his weakened state, you are no match for him. I tire of this horrible existence. My life has been a failure. End it.
Some failures are beyond redemption. Goodbye, Master Braga.
Good riddance. I hope the Emperor felt that.
Let me get this straight. Not only did you save millions of lives, but you and your strike team seized an Imperial battle cruiser? No, doesn't sound any less incredible when I say it out loud. The rogue Jedi you were after. Did you catch him?
Master Braga was beyond redemption. I had to kill him.
A lot of people will sleep better knowing he's gone. Welcome back, General. My scouts say they've never seen such a decisive victory.
We got the Empire running. Their command and control network is in shambles. These Jedi troops performed brilliantly. I'm recommending this brave Jedi army for the Republic's top military honor. You've all earned it.
It's nice to see the Republic military finally acknowledge the Jedi Order.
There've been too many hard feelings since your people left Coruscant. It's time we put that behind us and work together. I know you can't stay, but Corellia needs the rest of us. This battle isn't over by a long shot. Promise I'll take good care of your people here. May the Force be with you.
Master SWTOR, my mission on Corellia is complete. Republic forces have gained the upper hand, and Master Braga is no longer aiding the enemy. The Emperor's domination of Master Braga was too strong. I had to kill him.
What a terrible loss. I'm sure you did your best.
I've also learned the Emperor is on Dromund Kaas. His efforts against us have weakened him. Our enemy is vulnerable. For now.
The Emperor is determined to destroy the galaxy. It's him or us.
You must face the Emperor again. And this time you cannot fail.
The Emperor won't survive our next meeting. That's a promise.
Be mindful of anger. It is a weapon the Emperor could easily turn against you.
Dromund Kaas is the Imperial capital. Legions of Sith call it home. The remaining population is almost entirely Imperial military. We're invading a planet of people who want us dead. We'll have to fight for every centimeter of ground.
For once, I won't have to worry about civilian casualties.
There are no civilians where we're going. Everyone you meet will be armed and will try to kill you.
We must surprise the Empire by doing what they least expect. A frontal assault on their homeworld. Jedi and Republic warships will converge on Dromund Kaas and will engage the Imperial fleet. We will mask your assault on the surface.
Master SWTOR, that's a suicide mission.
If you defeat the Emperor, whatever sacrifices are required will not be in vain.
I will help you navigate the planet's defense network and land safely. After that, no promises.
Your success or failure will not merely decide the galaxy's fate. It will change everything, forever. Find the Emperor and stop him once and for all. May the Force be with you.
I do not know how more to prepare you to face the Emperor. What has your training been? All I know of Jedi ways is from Revan. Surely they have changed in 300 years.
How does someone become the Emperor's wrath?
There has only ever been one. My training as a Sith was not far different than Korriban today. Only my visions set me apart, made them bring me before the Emperor. In his presence, I first saw who he was and what he planned.
It must have taken great will to conceal such thoughts.
Showing anything but submission would have been my death. I alone could not defeat him, so I chose to wait for one who could. I thought Revan and the Jedi exile were my chance.
That was 300 years ago. Obviously it didn't work out.
I hoped it would. I was their eyes and ears in the Sith Academy, their most trusted ally. I liked them. I would have served them, but my vision told me they would fail. I cut down the exile and brought Revan to the Emperor as a gift.
Is that what you're planning to do to me?
If you are not the one who will stop the Emperor's madness, then I will await the one who will. The only way to live long enough to find the Jedi who would kill the Emperor, to find you, was to convince him to trust me. He took my offering and gave me a place at his side. He gave me immortality. It was a gift, but not without its price.